Welcome to September 8th. We kick off today like we do every day, taking a look at nationalcalendarday.com and seeing what today's special events are. Today it is National Pediatric Hematology Oncology Nurses Day. Now, breaking that down for you, pediatric, that's children's, and the hematology oncology nurses, those are ones that tend to work with blood disorder and children with cancer. So today is a day to honor any nurses that deal with the blood disorders and childhood cancer. Thank you very much. It is also National Ampersand Day. And of course, what does ampersand stand for? And anyone? And? Oh, that's what it stands for. The ampersand stands for and. Moving along now to something that I'd never liked as a kid. It is National Ants on a Log Day. If you like celery, you like peanut butter, you like putting little raisins together, you have ants on a log. Parents have been fooling you into thinking that was a tasty snack for years. It is somewhat healthy, though, for you. And that's always the second Tuesday in September, by the way, not just on September 8th. And it is also Take Another Look Day. Take another look. That's the day after Labor Day. It says, hey, we've reached fall, kind of. Let's look around our houses and get rid of whatever it is we don't need anymore. Not using those towels, toss them out. Or, better yet, take them to Goodwill. Find somebody who can use them if you're not one of the garage sale people. But again, take a look around, clean things out, get rid of that clutter before winter comes. Moving on to this day in history, we start out in 1504 when Michelangelo, no, not this one, Michelangelo unveils his famous sculpture of David in Florence, Italy. Moving on to 1522, the Spanish navigator Juan de Elcano returns to Spain. He finished up the trip started by Ferdinand Magellan. It was the first to circumnavigate or make it all the way around the world by ship. The beginning of the Earth is round, flat earthers. In 1565, the first permanent settlement in the United States was founded in St. Augustine, Florida. The Spaniards came in before the 13 colonies were getting settled. The Spaniards came into Florida and took control. 1636, Harvard University was created and opened. Hard to believe as you look at the cost of education today. 1 year at Harvard sits over $70,000 unless you get lots of scholarships. In 1858, the beginning of Abraham Lincoln's rise to the top, he supposedly said in a speech, "You may fool all the people some of the time. You can even fool some of the people all of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time." Wise words. 1921, Margaret Gorman is crowned the first Miss America in Atlantic City. She was 16 years old at the time. 1966, Star Trek airs its first episode. "Beam me up, Scotty" would later become a great phrase. 1974, Gerald Ford pardoned Richard Nixon for the Watergate crimes. We can talk about those in class. 1986, the Oprah Winfrey Show begins. You get a car, and you get a car. That's a big phrase. And finally, in 2003, a 12-year-old young lady by the name of Brianna Lahara made great news. She was sued by the music industry for sharing music files. The music industry wanted the money for their files. You had LimeWire and you had Kazaa. You had all sorts of different places where people were downloading and sharing music. It was also the beginning of a widespread virus infection on computers. And finally, we end with today's birthdays. We'll go back all the way to 1157 to start with Richard the Lionheart. He was the King of England, mostly known for his ruthless aggression and kicking France's rear end to expand the English Empire. Next up, in 1932, the golden voice of Patsy Cline. Most of your grandparents might remember her. And finally, in 1979, the famous Pink was born, and she got her party started. Well, gang, that's it for today, September 8th. We will see you tomorrow for September 9th. And as always, be kind, everyone. We'll see you soon.